Welcome back to the Bazaar. Hello, how are we doing? I'm very tired today. It's probably gonna be extra low energy stream, not gonna lie. But I figured I'm gonna be playing some Bazaar, why not stream? Zane, welcome back. How you doing? This is like, sorry, was you, how are you, pretty boy? I'm doing okay. Our schedule at work got like moved around recently, and it used to be, so I don't know. I know I haven't been keeping to the stream schedule for like a couple months now, but like when I'm trying to get back into it more, the schedule's probably gonna be weird until I figure out how my weeks are gonna go. Because we'd have a big truck at work to unload every Tuesday, and then we'd have a small truck to do every Thursday, and then kind of just random stuff throughout the week. Now both the big and the small truck are happening on Thursdays, and boy are my arms tired. I don't know, man. Anyway, this has been like the #1 game I've been playing off stream for the last few weeks, and I'm still not very good at it. Free workout, kind of, yeah. It's big totes, and like some of them are probably, I don't know, 35, 40 pounds, and I'm yanking them off a truck and stacking them in a pile and sliding them all over the floor. It's pretty crazy stuff. Anyway, the Bazaar. I've been, like, strictly free to play on this game. I haven't spent a dime or whatever. And it's been mostly normals. But they brought back, from what I understand, when it was a closed beta, you'd get a free rank ticket every day. And then that went away when the open beta started. And then, like, I think the game is in, like, a soft release state right now. And it's back. And I played enough. I got a custom rug. This is not the default rug. It's kind of neat. So to start the game, we pick out our starting thing. And a lot of people like starting with the enchanted item. I really am enjoying just getting the income for the flexibility it offers. So I think we're gonna try that. So we start day 1, bunch of money. Andy, my favorite first merchant. So we can kind of figure out how we want to go with this. So these items, they have a cooldown, right? When they're on the dang playing field. They have an effect. This one goes off every 6 seconds. It deals 8 damage. And then it's got the stuff across the top. The, like, what is that? The... I don't know what you would call them. Attributes? So one of the attributes is it's a friend. If it's the only friend, all items have a 10% crit chance. I have been liking Pet Rock early.
Excellent choice.
I'm gonna grab a cannonball and then we're gonna re-roll. Okay, this really sucks. We'll do chum.
Diamonds come in small boxes.
And I'll probably just grab the
Tell
seaweed.
everyone you got it here.
And we're gonna call that good. Here's our chest. And now for the first battle of the day. I'm hoping for a better weapon. We're gonna fight the Fanged Inglet. So when I fight a creature, the things, like the skills and the items it has, I have a chance of getting. So these fangs are really fast. They're low damage, but they're fast, and we can buff them with other items. I'm kind of hoping for a fang here. We'll see how it goes. Easy. Got him.
It's over already. We barely got our flags up.
Okay. Didn't get what I wanted, but that's still good.
Any good
Ayla,
fights
some
lately?
weapons.
Oh, I do miss it.
Grenade can be pretty silly. And then shovel's gonna get us some free stuff at the start of each day.
Go make some more stories. Then come
Grab the
back
shovel,
and tell me.
grab the grenade, and I'm gonna re-roll. Oh man. Getting this on day 1, you can do some kind of goofy stuff with it. And nothing we have is super high quality right now, so I think I'm gonna go for it.
Enjoy the thrill of battle. Well, you can.
$100 damage. We can't kill anything like this. That's fine. Maybe a revolver instead? We can get a couple crits off. Let's give it a shot.
Hey, when you carry my weapon, I fight alongside you.
So we'll do the pet rock for the crit bonus. The revolver, which has a baseline crit of 20%. So we get 30%. We're probably still gonna die day 1. Let's go for it. I don't have money to spend. Let's grab the income. F
Go
kid.
ahead. Underestimate.
Some people call me
Makes
that.
this more fun.
Whoa. I have not heard this song before. Yeah, I think we're cooked. I didn't expect to be dealing with poison against the dually. This is fine. Kind of a rough start. Copper Ed. Shield 5, poison 1. In every 7 seconds. I think that's what we got from the shovel. Okay, we're gonna level up in a minute. We'll get some burst out of this. I'm gonna sell Copper Ed. We'll get some health.
Full sail, my boy.
I don't know, hang on.
Oh, hi. I'm greetings.
We could do left-handed revolver. I think I like that.
Half my life mastering that technique. So like 9 years.
Other small items. Oh, here we go. Here it
Whoever said
is.
money can't buy
The
class had
silencer.
neither.
Well, actually, the silencer might not be the play right now. Well. Yeah, actually, I think it probably is. That makes the revolver almost as strong as a base grenade. Which is good. I don't know that we can fight... Can we fight the scrapper? I'm just gonna go... I want to get a win on the board, so I'm gonna go with the coconut crab. And then we can start to really stack this up. Hello! Oh my god, 2 crits? That's crazy.
Waste of gunpowder.
Okay, we can go for the bonus experience out of this guy. Well, I kind of like to see if we can get a
I would spar with
duplicate.
you, but this leg. Oof.
The cutlass. I don't think I want to commit to a cutlass right now. Although... might not be a bad idea, actually. Because we can get a fire cutlass off of later dude. I could just be prepared for that. I'm gonna go for it.
Stillness.
We'll call that
I
good.
prefer action.
We're not looking for more friends. I'm just gonna roll for a medium item. Cool. Okay, against the Vanessa. The harpoon might be really strong with the cannonball. It'll take 8 seconds. Okay, no, I think we're just gonna go for this.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of
We just
storms.
hope she's gone for, like, less burst than me. Oh, she leveled up pretty quick. Poison? Yeah, I don't think this is workable. She's got way more sustain. Yeah, we're done. And I don't think I could have mitigated enough damage off of the dang, what's it? Laser pistol. Laser pistol's like a strictly worse revolver, I think.
Oh, a customer.
Barrel's pretty good. For some early sustain. I don't really have much to proc it with. We could get rid of the grenade. I don't know, maybe just put the seashell down? Let's grab the barrel and the pearl. And then can we get a cove? Yes. This is the bag of holding in the bazaar. Every time you sell an item, this gains 1 value. So it starts off at 3 value after buying it for 6. We're gonna get rid of the shovel. I think yeah. We're gonna pivot a little bit. We're gonna go for like a sustain type of thing. I just gotta figure out what to get rid of. I think the revolver and the grenade. Oh, I need to get rid of the pet rock too. Or whatever, we'll get it. So now we get the other effect of the silencer, the 20% cooldown. So this goes from a 10-second weapon to an 8-second weapon. Plus it gets the buff from the item and the left-handed barrel.
Ride that tide!
Let's get some loot. That's useless. But now we can kind of stick these here. And then we do 120 damage every 8 seconds, all the while building shield and health. Let's see if we can reroll the senders into something I can actually use. Oh, got a revolver back. Okay. Okay, dude. I think with all this sustain, we can beat the eccentric Aether right now. But I don't know. I'd have to do math to figure that out. And we're not doing it. Oh yeah, we're super chilling, actually. Nice. We're gonna build up a bunch of fields and the sandstorm will take care of the rest. Nothing to worry about. And then can we get an upgrade? I'll take the max health with the regen. Well, maybe the shield's probably the smart play right now. I like getting a little regen early on. But this, yeah, no, let's go for the shield. We got 3 shield items. Barbed wire sucks. We've got a lot of shield. I don't know, maybe that could be a play. Cause then I can get, what is it, the helmet? I don't think we're doing ammo this run. Alright, we're committing. Let's get some chocolate, get a little extra health for free, and buff the value of the cove while we're at it. Nice.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
What the hell is this? This damage uses the highest shield value of items you have. Okay, I think I'm gonna win this just off building more shield. That's cool. Yeah, easy game. Yo! Oh man. Okay, I think we just win going forward. I think that's the plan. Okay, we want to upgrade this so it gets more damage per win.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
Okay, went from getting 40 damage every win to 60 damage. Day 4 is a little late for that, but whatever. We ball. We can still get more shield though.
People here look so vulnerable.
We don't need more cove. Okay, we could pivot to submarine right now. What is that? 200. This is half the damage right now in the same amount of time. Well, except still have better cooldown. Actually, you know what we could do? We'll take the pearl upgrade. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Okay, so now this one's more damage than this. And we get shield off of it. Oh, but it can't proc the barrel. Oh, it can't proc the barrel anyway. Non-weapon items. Is that the play? I think it is for now. I don't have the money for gumballs. We'll get more income. I definitely have the sustain to fight the flame
Step
juggler.
right up.
So let's go.
Let's start the show.
Nice.
The flame is a fickle lover.
More. Okay. Do you want to transform that again? We can. I think we go for it. Transform small. Switchblade. I have been a fan of the Switchblade. I got a 10-win run in unranked using the Switchblade. Wow. Probably a few days ago now. But I don't think that's gonna fly here. I don't think we're really gonna have the money to dig for what we want from middle, so let's just buff the cove.
Rally, men! Blades to the wind!
Nice.
My training is about letting go of what holds you down. Think you're ready for that?
Burn. Rightmost item has 16% crit chance. Dude, these skills suck.
There are a lot of steps in this staircase, but it's beautiful up there.
You should know, I'm a bit
All right.
of a legend on Pelago.
I will fight you, but only so that I can study you.
Transform into 2 potions. Yeah, Max, the new guy, he's got this transform ability, and I still don't really know how it works.
Just behind the veil.
Jesus.
My family waits for me.
That's a lot of damage. Nice, nice, nice. More income? I think I kind of like that. Our gold's kind of low. We stuck? Nice. No matter. We carry on. Sometimes you gotta convince the game to let you play. I don't know.
If
See
you
what
have to
Andy
ask
has
the
for
price,
sale.
You can't afford it.
I don't want any of this. Bronze amulet. I don't think we're real worried about crit right now.
Ugh,
So we get nothing.
Shoppers.
Scoville. I don't know that I've ever beaten Scoville. So let's go with the Kyber Commander.
Swarm, sting, rage.
These, if I get an insect wing, it's like equally good on both of these, I think. Well, it's better on the submarine right now. But as we progress, the Langshan might be good to stack that on there. The cooldown reduction.
Swarm come for you. Swarm stay forever.
Nice. Nice. Busy Bee. Can we get value on the Busy Bee? Dude sucks. Not even worth anything. Silver item. Weapon buffs?
Spar with you, but this leg. Oof.
Obsidian hand axe. Only doubles its own damage, not the damage it provides. Oh man. I really like Torpedo. Let me see. In 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 50, 150? Langshan's still better for burst, but Torpedo is better the longer it goes. I think we bail. This is also an aquatic item. I can lean into the aquatic synergies. Yeah.
Go make some more stories. Then come back and tell me.
Skill upgrade. Maybe afford one? I might. Thank you.
Let's take the tyrant's whole kingdom!
8 gold. Alright, another Vanessa. Flip a coin, man.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to
I have no
squabble
idea.
nobodies.
Flagship. Fully loaded. Oh, we're so cooked. Yeah. Dang, those dive weights, 6 seconds? Oh, I guess that's normal, right? It's 1 second per aquatic. Okay.
Reward the
Let's
peaceful,
see what else we can get
punish
here.
the
Clamor's very
mournful.
good. I think the barrel's starting to fall off already.
I'm so glad we could share this experience today.
Oh my god. I want to upgrade the silencer, but I don't think that's going to be the play going forward.
Your aura guided me to what you needed.
We can do this. I want to grab the upgraded silencer just in case we get something
I
crazy.
can feel our energies resonating.
But for now, this looks good. Full aquatic with weapons. And we're not getting anything else. Let's grab the chocolate. Okay, I think we can fight this. It's all poison damage. Oh my god. One more round. Nice. Never any doubt. What do you got for me? Ectoplasm. I don't think I can even afford an upgrade. So we'll get a baby upgrade.
Full sail, my boys!
Don't have a ton for skills, but I think I like upgrading the torpedo.
Haha! Now this will inspire the crew!
60 damage every aquatic item used. Let's just get some free stuff. Oh, that's not bad.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist...
This music is so crazy to me. Is this the same guy? Oh! Okay. I thought I was gonna live with like 3 health. That's crazy. Okay. Andy, you got upgrades for me?
Mine is highly concentrated.
Nice.
I think that suits you beautifully.
Do I have a bronze item to upgrade? The Cove. We're not gonna do that. I think I just take the gold. More gold. I think we can beat the treasure turtle. Yeah, we don't have haste on that side, right? I think we're fine. Look at that. That is a ludicrous amount of damage.
See that
Synergy.
Walk it.
Oh, baby.
Ride that tide!
I do not
Gold
teach you.
skills,
I help you
please.
discover for yourself.
More crit. Do we want crit? I don't want crit. Use a tool. Your enemy has more health than you. I should have taken the crit.
I think you will be ready for Adira's trip.
Aquatic items. That's what we want. Better pearl.
Sailors know
Pearl's
how to
not
use
really
them.
worth upgrading, but I don't know, it feels right. I think I'm just gonna try to take the boost, see if we can cheese out the next fight with extra sustain.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun. You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
As long as we don't get bursted down immediately, I think we're doing pretty well. Oh yeah. It's all fire. As long as I can keep my shield up, we're okay. Oh no. Oh my god, that's a lot of burn!
Bravery
Yeah, okay.
without
Never
strength
mind.
is a sword without a blade.
Ay ay ay. Alright, something's gotta give.
Any good fights lately?
Weapon upgrade. Hello? Obsidian Sourced. We don't like that. Oh my god.
Nufo teaches stillness. I prefer
Diamond Torpedo. I need some cooldown reduction. Maybe we just need some slow.
Now this
Let's buff
is
our shields
health.
again.
Literally.
Nice. We got him. We're getting way too many crits.
Pathetic, as spineless as a jellyfish.
When you slow, charge one item 1 second.
Now this is how you win a war!
Let's get a loot item. Okay. Take that. I think I kind of like the Clamra here. With this skill. I'm not going to be using the nesting doll. Let's do gumballs. Nice. Good spread on those. And these are being made free because of the Cove. Every time I sell one, the Cove goes up in value. I need something. Water wheel. Water wheel could solve a lot of problems. It's so big, I'd have to lose out on so much sustain to get it. Water wheel submarine? Heavy pet rock. Okay, we're just gonna believe in the Clamora. You know, this might work out.
I may be young for a captain.
If
but
this
I've
isn't like
seen
a
my
big
share of
bone build or
storms.
whatever,
My people believe
I think we can be okay. It doesn't look like it is.
Boring.
Matchbox. Use a non-weapon item. It's all non-weapon items. This might work though. Oh god! We're dead.
Potential. I bet I'll see you again.
But this might work out. Let's see. Enchant.
Lift you up, back onto your path.
Poison effects. I don't want poison effects. Let's roll.
Your things are so dull. Let me brighten them.
Probably best to enchant the submarine before the torpedo. Double shield submarine.
I'm on the edge of the plank.
Okay. Let's get the 5 gold for the cove.
Make deals, not war.
Do I want to upgrade this? From 10 to 15. For non-weapon. I think we gotta cash out.
Use that for the good of all.
Ah! Okay. Let's get the guaranteed experience. Slow Pearl would go so crazy. Low.
Was that even a battle? Maybe a skirmish.
Slow the slowest enemy item for 4 seconds.
Rally, men! Blades to the wind!
Enchanted item with cannot be frozen, slowed, or destroyed. This is super duper good. Might be better for the submarine. Because the submarine gets everything else going. And I don't think the double shield on there is doing much for us. Alright. I'm gonna do it. Is there a medium item that would make this better?
Take your time.
We can get the
I'm
belt,
pretty
maybe?
laid back.
But we can
I
pick
used
this
to
up.
offer a free ride home, but people
That'll be
thought it was
good.
weird.
Alright,
I'm a people
JJ.
person, and sometimes I sell stuff.
You.
That's okay. It was nice to see you.
Alright, I think we may be cooked. Here we go.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
In 100 years when you are dust, I will remain.
Oh, this dude's looking like a dang. One of the people who already built or beat. That's a lot of poison.
Another step closer to
Yes,
the
like I
formula of
said,
life.
not very good at this game.
I am no less
Oh
daughter
my
of
God,
House
man.
Corzina. No defeat can take that from me.
Lost rank. Imagine. Two level ups. Also, the build quality you come up against in ranked is so much higher than in normal. It's insane. Probably do one more. We're just gonna go for it again.
Sale, no sale. I want what's right for you. Just toss that on my back, and I'll trot it to your door.
Oh God.
If it's not right for you, bring it back. I want you to be happy. Oh,
I know it's
think you're
unwise
really
to
managing
spend
it
this
well.
much this early, but I don't know. I want to keep my options open. The Viper. We get a Poison Fang off of him. Toxic. Whatever. Whatever.
See that plank? Walk it.
Okay, not bad. Start around 3 poison. Let's scope out the jungle ruins. And see if we can get a decent silver item. No. Upgrade
Take pride in our restoration.
the Langshan.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
Pig. I think we just lose. I don't know if there's any way to really get them.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
You do see these tusks, right?
Oh, maybe. Are you kidding? This skill might single-handedly win this fight for us. That's crazy.
Next time I'll show you what I learned.
Huh. We'll take it. We got the buff. That's huge. That's actually huge. Let's look for a cove.
Here looks so vulnerable.
Cove. Now we roll out.
Let's take the tyrant's whole kingdom!
I think we just
There are greater
slowly
trainers
start
than me.
stacking crit
I'm
now.
just getting you ready for them.
Because we're going to be weapon heavy. Get a loot item, I think, out of this guy. Oh my god, man. Well, actually, maybe that works. +2 senders. Burst, sustain burst. Let's see if that works. Rogue Scrapper. I think has a thing that heals every 8 seconds for 60. I don't think that's winnable actually right now. Take on the mosquito. Simple enough.
Waste of gunpowder.
Nice. I think that's actually pretty good. And then, yeah. We'll never use that rifle again. Lick it.
Your world is
Let's
like
get some candy.
It's if candy is bad. Why eat other things?
Okay, we don't have a shield item, but we can sell the rest of these. Some regen would be really nice. Let's just do it. The Dame.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
See what we can do. 3 poison. 9 burn. This might actually be winnable. Nope. How did we get crit? Oh my god. Never mind. I never had any doubt. Let's go, dude. Stacking up. Midsworth might be worth visiting. I think I want to play it safe though. What do we slot in here? The bayonet and then whatever small item we get? Yeah. Okay. That works. Golden loot. Med kit we cannot use for anything. Wow, this seems like a solid setup. What is this? When you use an adjacent item, burn 1. So this immediately... So this will be burn 5 each round of these. And we get an extra ammo in the double barrel. And then we can slap the bayonet on there. We just need damage right now. That looks okay. JJ, I think we're gonna duck him. For the medium item, get a skill. We'll probably get the poison skill. You know what? We've got poison proc, we have burn proc. I'm gonna roll on a skill. When you buy a weapon, permanently gain 20 max health. Can we fight the scout trooper? I think so. Oh, Jesus. 3 rounds. 40, 80, 120. Oh, Jesus. What? 30, 60, 90? 270? Plus burn. We'd have to survive 2 whole rounds. I think we're just gonna go for the easy guy again.
Dervishes have 2 blades.
Which we could get an ember or a cinder or whatever. You know what? Either loot, any of the loot items is good.
You fight like
That's
a
quite a bit of burn,
dervish
actually,
without
considering what we're working with. Okay. This is the one time I didn't want the cutlass. I think I'm gonna try to do it a little conservative. We'll save the money,
Good food feeds body.
get a little
and
extra
soul.
sustain. Get even more sustain. And stack the cove. Although we got fire, yeah? Welcome back, unit. You never played a deck builder and there's so many you don't know where to start. Have you played an auto battler of any kind? Auto chess, team fight like auto chess was like huge for a minute, and then team fight tactics popped off, and I don't think it ever really fell off. I hear about it all the time. No. This one is kind of a trip. I mean, it's all... Have you played any kind of card game at all? Like Magic the Gathering, Hearthstone, anything like that? None of it at all. That's surprising to me. I don't know. You play a lot of very like tinkery games, from what I understand. Wait, I don't know. There's elements of it in like well, I haven't played it, but I know you've mentioned Tactical Breach Wizards before. Are there like, I don't know. I assume you pick units out of that. And then, like, branching skills or whatever. And you kind of, like, figure out your strategy from there. This is all just... I mean, ultimately, everything's kind of disconnected here. I accidentally got a little bit of fire synergy going over here. Right now, I'm just trying to get raw damage, and then we're trying to figure out how I can eventually pivot into some synergy. But right now, I'm just trying to get gold so I can spend stuff. It's also the first tactical game ever for you? NetHack is a very tactical game. I don't know about that. NetHack's all tactics. Well, not all tactics. It's tactics and inventory management. A deck builder is just... the inventory management is the whole game, you know? Because, like, right now I'm trying to get money, right? And so I have this guy, the Cove. Tactics game, not tactical. Oh, I think I have your first tactics game ever. Tactics not game, not tactical. Like XCOM, etc. Sure. I think it's a lot of the same kind of brain space as, like, NetHack, though. It's all just... they're all just different roguelikes. Really. Explain this? Okay. So, right now... okay, so the game has these phases. You play each day. There's PvP moments at the end of the day, but you're playing against someone's ghost. So... you don't really have to worry about that. You're just trying to make as good of a board as you can so that at the end of the day, you can try to beat whoever you come up against. Right? And so at the end of every day, I get 7 gold. I've got these items. They all have different cooldowns, right? So this one takes 10 seconds before it can go off. But every time I win while this is on my board, it permanently gains 60 extra damage. So this started as a 40 damage weapon. 40 damage every 10 seconds. And now it does 321 damage every 10 seconds. This is a weapon without a cooldown. It only procs when the weapon to the left of it goes off. So this thing fires twice. Right? So this will go off twice every time this goes off. And it has ammo. So it's really fast. 4-second cooldown. To do 21 damage twice. Plus the bayonet damage. Plus the burn from this is procced. And this is also giving this a bonus ammo. And this just, I don't know. This procs 3 times. Proccing this 3 times. And these both do burn damage. Which the burn damage you just kind of have to see. It's like... you stack on burn. And then every half second... the opponent loses the amount of burn that is on them, and then the burn also ticks down. You'd have to see it. And then the poison and burn work very similarly, but poison doesn't go down unless you heal, and that only goes off every second. So anyway, right now I'm trying to just get money. So I'm going to sell this, which is going to improve the value of the Cove. See? Bam. Seconds in a turn-based game is weird. It's not even really turn-based. I'm taking a turn right now. Okay, and so I have these 3 choices. I can either go to a shopkeeper to look for non-weapon items, which these are both non-weapon items. These are all weapon items, because these do damage. And they have little tags. Medium weapon, small weapon, medium weapon. This is just small. This is a medium aquatic item. So anyway, I can get the spare change. Spare change sells for 1 gold. It's an item, right? It's a small item. It sells for 1 gold. And then each one I sell would also stack on this. But I'm going to go with the eating contest. And I can choose what kind of chocolate bars I want. So, bronze chocolate bars will give me 10 max HP, silver gives me 20, gold gives me 30. I get the bronze ones for free. So I can get 5 gold put onto the Cove. And also gain 50 max health. So that's the play there. And the whole point of this is my bag of holding. Spare change icon, not a sofa. I'm disappointed. It was a sofa in a previous update. I don't know why they got rid of it. They changed it to just the coin. I do agree that was a mistake. So anyway, now we have a player who's at the end of their day 3. I'm at the end of my day 3. I have a chance to make any final preparations. I don't think I can get any stronger than this. I can put the Cove in here. The Cove is still an item. I can get 15 shield every 4 seconds, but that sucks. So we're gonna go for it. And then this is the game. It plays out automatically. This is the auto battler portion of the game. So I've got my board with my synergies, and they've got their board with theirs. Right? And so it's just each item. This one's pretty basic. It comes with crit chance built in. Easy game. But hang on, we can look at what happened. So this is the recap. We can see how often each item went off. This went off 4 times? I think this means it shot twice, because it counts twice. Yeah, that must be it. So this one really went off twice, but it fired the 4 times. So this procced 4 times. This procced once. That's enough damage to get over 400. So yeah, I explained my items. This is the hand axe. This makes all the weapons on their side of the board have +6 damage. And it also does 29 damage every 8 seconds. The Zorsid. The main thing you do, this is a weapon, it does damage every 7 seconds, but the main thing is every 7 seconds it hastes the 2 items next to it. And also, when burn gets applied to me, it charges 1. So haste makes the cooldown twice as fast. Charge just cuts a second off instantly. The lighter just burns. Captain's wheel just hastes. Coral is a healing item. And then we've also got these skills. Like, all the weapons get +10 from this skill. I don't have that. But I do have increased crit chance, which I don't think procced at all. And at the start of the game, I poisoned them for 3. The Mantis Trip, anytime you slow, this gets buffed. He doesn't have a slow item, though, so this is just what it does. So that you know what everything kind of does, we can watch it back again. You can see how it played out. See, I procced the 3. He did the 4, which caused the Zorsid to charge. See, boop, 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 that moves up. So I didn't mean to cover the board. But yeah, that's the whole game. Well, not the whole game, but like that's what you're building toward each day. And then the rest of the game is just like figuring out how you want to go about trying to build your deck, your board. And then you've also got your chest here. There are some tools. I'm gonna go see. There's some tools
Last
I
time
want.
I ever went cheap on tools.
This is a pretty buff thing to get early, because it enables some events. That's the other thing, is like, this game in particular, if you lose, is it game over? No, you have this prestige. So on day 1, if I lose 1 prestige. On day 2, if I lose 2 prestige, etc. Until I hit 0. But when you hit 0 once, you go into like a second wind type of thing, and you get 3 very powerful options to pick from, and then you get 1 last chance, and if you lose again, then you die. So the earliest you can lose a run is on day 7. If you lose every single player match. This is mostly a single player game. It's got the PvP elements, like you're just trying to build a stronger board at the end of each day. But the rest of it, you're playing against I don't know, the bank, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna grab this.
I saved that one from Curio's
And in
junk.
fact,
Cleaned up real nice.
I might even be able to use it.
that tide!
Do I want an upgrade on anything? Upgrading the vents would probably be the wise thing, but I kind of want to see what skills we can get.
If you're not ready for my training, I'm not sure where else to send you.
Buffing raw damage. I've been a really big fan of this skill.
And you've learned all you can from me. See Argenta. She's...
Haste and cooldown. We definitely need that, because I got a very slow weapon, and eventually we want this thing going off more often. None of this helps me do that. The Zorsid kind of does, actually. Hold on. Is there a way... That could work. And then, yeah, we're just going to keep this for the events it enables. And then just to fill this last part of the board, I'll take a bolus. Because it does damage and slows. It only gets 2 shots. The smart thing would probably be to move this over here so it gets 3 shots. But I'm kind of just hoping to stack the burn. I don't think we can beat this guy right now. But I can beat this guy. I think. And these are just... These aren't players. These are creatures that you fight throughout the day. So I'm gonna go for it. Most of the stuff here is pretty handy. So if I beat this guy, I might get something on the board or his skill.
Now we'll never
Yeah.
captain a ship.
It's clever game design. The designers don't have to think about difficulty scaling and what decks to manually put in there. Just automatic from the player community. Yeah, for sure. There's definitely some over and under-tuned things. Oh my god. This is a really strong item in at least the early days. But there's a lot of Vanessa players that almost exclusively build around this item. So this encourages you not to run multiple items. Because you can get lifesteal, which you heal the amount of damage you do. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna use it right now, though. Although, 50% crit. Yeah, I think we're just doing too much damage with the spread right now. And gumballs won't buff these. But let's clear some space. So gumballs is an event. You can buy up to 10 gumballs at a time, and you get these different colored gumballs. This buffs shield items, which I don't have any except the Cove, which I'm not putting on my board. But we can still sell it to increase the value of it. So when I need to sell it for money, it'll be worth more. This will buff all of my weapons, not my fire stuff, but my weapons, 1 damage. Cool. And I'm spending all my money, but it's basically free because this is getting buffed for value every time. So I get the money back when I sell this. Oh my god! Too many yellows. Okay, then we're back here. Oh, and I just realized this procs this double because when this goes off, it also procs So this will charge 2 seconds per shot here. So every time this goes off automatically. Because that's six charges it gets. And it's a 7-second item, basically. That's crazy. Which will then haste this, which makes this go off more often. I'm gonna go for the... So yeah, this event gives you multiple options for boosts. I can get more income. I can... You're hoping for a battle here. Because you get experience and gold and an item when you win a battle. We can just get flat gold, or I can get gold and experience. Well, this gets us, like, everything. Potentially. Nice. We got a battle.
Inlanders. Plump and pampered as...
And I want to get as many battles as I can, specifically for this guy, anyway. So watch, this goes off and this fires up.
The dunes
That's
favor
crazy.
you, Inlander.
Gold.
Now this is how you win a war.
Okay, nice. We get more skills. When you use an item with burn, that item gains 1 burn for the fight. That's kinda good for what we've got going here. The issue is, stuff like this, when you use an adjacent item, burn 1, that doesn't count as using this item, so it doesn't get the buff. Which I think they could clean up some of the language for that. But this would get 3. So the first one it would fire off would be 3, the second one would be 4, the third one would be 5. And then it would be sitting at 5. No, I'm sorry. First one would be 3. Yeah, 3, 4, 5. But then it would be sitting at 6. Yeah, after the third one. And then when it goes off again, it would be 6, 7, 8. I do like that. I do like that. But I don't think the DPS is going to be worth that much. So I'm actually going to reroll. This gives way more immediate damage.
When you're ready,
Yeah, let's go for it.
sing it to Orlin.
So this goes off for 5 every time each of these goes off. And this goes off for twice. This goes off 3 times. Here we go.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
I will leave you alive to learn the lesson.
So the dark green is the poison applied, and the light green is the regeneration.
Share with me your secrets.
Jesus, that was quick. Yeah, this is becoming pretty buff. Cool, cool. Oh yeah, the goal of the game is also just to get 10 wins against players. That's all you're building toward. That's the whole loop. We want more small items. I think I want to replace the bolus with something. And the immediate. Yeah, let's take a look.
Ah, you've just taken the first step toward good taste.
I don't like any of these options. Pop snappers could work if I put it on the left side, so it doesn't have negative synergy with incendiary rounds. My pack's getting pretty full though. But that'll also buff this, which makes this happen faster. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for it. Let me sell this. I'm going to stash this just in case this doesn't really work out.
Remember, diamonds come in small boxes.
But there we go. And I put it to the left so that the +4 goes on this, which is going to proc 5 times when these things go off, instead of just the one time. And then I don't think I want to transform anything, so I'll just get a free item. That's a good item early on, but I don't think it's worth holding on to now. Scoville is 2 buff. Without any sustain, these fire guys are pretty rough, so I'm just gonna keep playing it safe. Which is fine, because the winds buff this. So... easy game. Sells for 4 gold. We have a chance at another battle here. Easy. Let's go for it. When you slow haste a weapon. Ooh. If I can get this skill right now?
Pathetic. As spineless as a jellyfish.
Okay. Guess not. Sell the pelt, make room in the pack. Oh no. Sometimes this happens too. There we go. Sometimes you gotta back out to the main menu to make progress. And get gunpowder. I can get another round on this guy. You know what? I'll take it. The money's starting to look okay. It's not often I get the option to get gunpowder when I can actually use it. Oh, I used it on the pop snappers. Because it was my leftmost ammo item. I forgot I had that over there. That's fine. Let's go. Abandoned chest. Get a skill. Any skill. Right, most poison item. Of course it would give me a poison skill. I have no poison items. So it does nothing. Alright, here we go.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Goof-proof boat? Spear seems OP, just do whatever you can to make it trigger earlier. That's kind of the idea. It's mega slow, and if you can't get early wins, it does no damage. It's actually considered one of the weaker items in the game. But yeah, the idea is you just want to haste it as much as you can. That's kind of what all the fire items with the Zorcid is serving to do. And then this is just softening them up for the kill. Right now, I don't know. I think I can afford a skill. Like, I think once we hit, like, day 8, like, the difficulty spikes up quite a bit after 8, 9, 10. Day 8, 9, 10. Because the people who die on day 7 get filtered out. We're doing a good amount of damage, though. But we might... This might all, like, fall off pretty quick. Building crescendo. We aren't doing a super fast build, so that's not the one. Haste 2 poison items. Okay, none of this is good. This one. When you crit, your weapons gain 5 damage for the fight. I don't have a very high crit chance right now. But that might be something we use later, so we'll grab it. We have another shot at a fight. No fight this time, so I don't get to buff my spear. But now we get to the third hour every day is a fight with a thing. I think we can take out this guy. The issue is this guy builds up a lot of regeneration really quickly. That fire is working out, like, really well. I'm glad I didn't sell it early. Another poison skill that we can't use.
Tyrant's whole kingdom.
Okay, now, since we're leaning into the spear, I'm going to upgrade the spear. So now every time I get a win, it gains 80 damage instead of just 60. And then this, the docks. This is why we held on to the star chart, because the star chart enables an event here which gives us gold and an experience point. And once we get to level 10, we get a guaranteed enchantment, which makes the whole thing go crazy. You get a guaranteed enchantment at level 10 and also when you die, so there's a chance to really power yourself up. JJ sells like everything. So I don't think I'm gonna bother visiting him, and I can't really get the optimal amount of chocolate bars right now. So I think I'm just gonna get the extra regen. And here we go.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
This looks like a single weapon. Okay, dude. How much crit chance? 40? That's not too bad. We probably win this. Yeah. I just have better fire stacking. This eventually can be really strong, though. Because this does double crit damage. So crit is double damage, and then crit would have just effectively be 3 times damage. So this can really stack up really quickly. And when you crit with the damage, you crit with the fire too. So instead of applying 4, it would apply 8. Well, no. It's double crit. So it would apply 12. But there's ways to improve the damage on stuff and increase your crit chance and all that. This is crazy. I feel like my last run was really unlucky, and this one's been pretty lucky. Okay, we'll check on Orion.
Fix things. I make the things they fix things with.
This is an interesting item because it can give the aquatic tag 2 items next to it, which can enable synergies. I have yet to get anything off with it like that, though. I kind of want to try for it, though. We're doing pretty well on experience. I kind of want to just sell the star chart. Because I need to clear up some room. Which will make it so I can't get experience and a big buff of money at the dock, but... Because there's an item in the game that makes aquatic items have multi... cast, I think is what it's called. So we can make this thing go off twice, which would be insane. But I don't know, we have this fire engine to get this thing going right now. This is not really compatible. Seconds gets this going. Because right now we're getting this to go off. The first 4 seconds are normal time, the last 6, so every 7 seconds this goes off. Assuming no slow or freeze happens. I shouldn't be spending all my money right now.
It's okay to just
for like a piece of a maybe synergy later. And yeah, see here, now we can get the docks.
Full sail, my boy.
Ammo skills, poison skills,
If not
gold
today,
skills, please.
tomorrow. If not this life, the next.
Oof. So this is really buff to get early. We're pretty late. This is every time you get into a fight, you get more crit chance on everything. But this gives you more crit chance when you haste. Ah, this is going to be better overall. Yeah, let's grab that. It's a small bonus right now, but the more fights we get in, the bigger that'll get. Which is what we're already doing anyway. There's a lot of fire and I have no shield. Easy. No problem. Nitro. We could get even more fire synergy with this. I burn myself, but I charge an item. That might be better than the bayonet at this point. Because this is just 58 damage every 4 seconds. This is the burn and enables the other burn synergies. I think we lean into it. But I still want this to be my rightmost burn item. Doing pretty good. I have a lot of gold now. Let's check in on JJ. What do you got for me? Wanted poster is meta. You get extra experience when you beat a player at the end of the day. But I kind of find it just crowds my space. Like this, you get the extra experience even if this is just in your stash. Oh, you know what? I just noticed. Does that work? That doesn't work. I still need the Zorsid. I was thinking we could put the crow's nest in if I take this guy out and this guy out, but that really kills this little engine we've got going with the fire. This might not be a crow's nest build at all. Maybe I sell this, and then I'd have room for the wanted poster. I'm gonna choose to believe.
Happy to make a sale.
Let's see what's
Sad to
going on
say
here.
goodbye.
What else you got? Nothing I'm particularly interested in. Pearl's dig site is really good when you're low on gold. It's less good when you have a build already going with good synergy. You get any item in the game, you can re-roll infinite times, but each time you re-roll, it costs 1 more gold. And like you can get like enchanted items and stuff. I think I'm going to look for, because I have 3 weapons on the board. There's a good chance I can upgrade one of them.
My weapons crave more.
This is too slow to work with the fire engine right now. Because this is for slow builds, really. And this becomes like a nuke. And we don't have any slow on the board right now. This would be good for the engine. If it wasn't so big. Too big. I do have 1 slow item, but... Okay.
You live long enough to reconsider.
Here we go.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms. You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
See, this is like the end. This is the build I was talking about. So this is a bunch of cooldown reduction. His goes off every 5.9 seconds. Mine takes 10. And he heals and has a super high crit chance. He's got the lifesteal from the crow's nest because he's only got the 1 weapon. See, so at this point we need to start considering, do I need to pivot off of this? Do something else? And I'm thinking maybe. See, we lost prestige. Let's just get a loot item and some extra gold. Okay, let's check for non-weapon items.
Reward the peaceful, punish the warful.
There's the crow's nest. And I do have the other part of that build. So what does that even look like? .5 seconds with the star chart. If it's the only weapon on the board. What the hell? I just don't think... I don't think that's the way. Also, since we lost, I didn't get the extra 80 damage. And I didn't get the extra experience from the wanted poster. I think I'm going to continue to not use Crow's Nest. I don't think I have anything synergizing with slow. The Clamor is good because literally at the start of the fight you get 3 slow procs. So if I had anything that could synergize with that, that could be really good. But I think we're kind of stuck doing this. I think I buffed the double barrel, not the Langshan. This is up to 10 crit. I don't know. Let's see what we're gonna run into.
A weapon instead.
Weapon buffs? Is this the way?
Warriors live to retire. Buy my weapons, and you might.
When you burn, charge this 1 second. Hmm. This is where you kind of have to math it. So my first items go off after 4 seconds. I'd have to replace the double barrel. I could replace the Langshan. It is awfully slow. But this would only work if I put it next to the incendiary rounds. I get 110, 660 damage. But like almost immediately. I should have grabbed the clamra.
I respect new food.
I'm gonna commit.
hands are
We're gonna
not
commit.
enough.
We've got an enchantment coming up. Here we go. Oh my god. The first time you freeze, burn, slow poison, and haste each fight, charge 1 item for 2 seconds. Alright. Well, we really only have burn for that, but... let's lean into the extra experience, and we're gonna level up and get our enchantment.
Foundation.
Now this is how you win a war!
Enchant an item with crit effects. That feels pretty good right now. It just gives 50% crit chance to an item. But considering everything else going on... Yeah, I think that's what we do. %77% crit chance. And we get a battle. Let's go.
Visitor. How delicious. Back to the patch for me.
I think this is perma-hasted once it goes off once. Which is over 2,000 damage every 5 seconds. Toxic succulents. That's a cool item, but I don't think there's time to incorporate it into the build at this point. This would need to proc 4 times before it even starts poisoning also. Yeah, this is an item from another character. I imagine you can get that on day 1 with that other character. I think it'll be worth a lot. I'm just gonna sell this.
My fight isn't with you.
Okay, this is the real test.
Why must we do this? Death laughs at us both.
Have we built a decent board? I think we got him. I didn't crit, dude.
I lost everything
That's
long
crazy.
before you were born. This is nothing to me.
Spears Feast or Famine. If you lose even twice early game, you may as well discard it. True. Welcome back, Congo. Oh my god, we got another battle immediately. Let's go.
The tired king sends his regards.
We just auto-log any fights we can get into. This is a great build concept. It was a complete accident. Crow's Nest would actually be insane here. I've passed up Crow's Nest twice already. It's all... I ended up with this. This was my first buy of the game. And I just ended up building up a bunch of fire synergies. We ended up with these incidentally. I'm like, okay, I can just haste the dang Langshan with Zorsid. That's kind of what we're doing right now. 5% with a weapon, 5% with a tool. I think I just have a weapon.
Rally, men!
The 9.5 second Langshan. Let's go. Now, do I go with burn skills? I think I'm committed to the burn. We only need 3 more wins. A lot of the burn skills really suck, though. Wait, is there... When you burn, increase crit chance? Is that a skill? When you burn freeze, that's really good. I'll refrain from backseating, but I'm here to watch. You're welcome to backseat me. I'm not very good at this. If I'm being honest. I've hit 10 wins several times, mostly in normals though. This is ranked, which is a whole different beast. Burn for crit chance would go kind of crazy, but I think we're gonna hit 100% crit chance anyway on this, so I think the freeze is probably the smarter thing to do. Normal and ranked are completely different, but achieving 7 win in ranked is a considerable feat. Great work so far, thank you. Yeah, I don't know, I just try to, you know, lean into the synergies as they present themselves. And I've really gotten some lucky drops. Like, I happened to... yeah, these 2 items I bought day 1 from middle. Because I started with the dang... The Bazaar feels bad, man. Get out of here, Cannibal. Also, welcome back. There's still bronze. It's incredible. I know! It's all because of this! It's the incendiary... I've never really used the incendiary rounds in this way before. But it causes this to double proc Zorsid. And this still procs Zorsid twice. And then these 2 I just ended up with eventually. I don't know. I don't know. It's happening.
Welcome in.
What do you got for me, middle?
What can I get you?
I don't think I need to upgrade the star chart. The tripwire might be crazy later if we decide to convert to something. Also, I think post level 10, the wanted poster is just not as good. I don't think we're going to use this. Like, it would have to replace these 2, and I'd need like a burn enchantment on it. But I don't know if that even counts as a... Well, it does count when you burn, yeah. It would work for the synergy, but... These 2 are already so fast. Let's keep going. Oh my god, man. I only have burn items. This wouldn't go off. Although... Ooh, we could replace the double barrel with this. Because it'll still fire twice. It'll be slower. Nah. No. I'm thinking too much about fire. Because all the fire is just to get this thing to fire off. And this gets me 2 burns. This would just give me 4 burns later. Good logic. Ah, maybe. I think I'm going to skip it. Held down your greed.
Someone else.
Yeah.
It all works out.
I don't know. Weapons platform. If we get Uzi, I might replace this. Oh my god, man. Yo, Mott Dog, welcome back. How goes life? It goes. We're hanging in there. We're doing our thing. Having a good time right now. So, can't complain. Ooh. I like first Aiden, but he's useless here. Goodbye. How have you been, Mott Dog? Yeah, I haven't seen you in a minute. None of this. Okay, I am gonna pocket a Clamora for now. Is it gumball time? +4 was if I can get 3 blue gumballs, we are omega chillin'. I'm being smart casted to a projector on the side of your house. Yo, that's crazy. I'm in your walls. Careful out there. Life's been great. That's really good to hear. I think I'm going to roll for gumballs. You're on my walls. Listen, you don't know. We can just do this one at a time. We got 9 rolls. Okay, 2 green. There we go. 1 blue. 2 blue. I need 1 more blue. Oh my god. At the start of the next fight, this becomes 100% crit. GG.
Let's take the tyrant's whole kingdom!
Loot? We get a buff? 15% crit chance. The humiliation of the single gumball purchase? I embrace it. Listen. It's optimal to be cringe. Okay? I will not shy away from it. Let's go. Let's go!
Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Dually freaks me out. You never know what you're gonna get against this guy. Is this all bugs? Bug Dually. GG. Oh my god, man. I remember when gumball machines were a thing. Are they not a thing anymore? I feel like they're still a thing. That's crazy. They're just like in like malls, which are hardly around anymore, yeah. I don't think I need anything more from the gumballs. We hit 100% crit chance. Although, what if we got more crit chance? I'm just gonna see if we can buff any of the
With no weapons, leave with
stuff we
big
have.
bargains.
Oh, we straight up don't need Star Chart anymore. It's done. Unless they change the thing where you can't get docks after day 9. Old optometrist got rid of his and let you take it. Yo! Fill it with quarters and you need to insert a gumball to take one. That's next level. I like that. That's awesome. Okay. Where do you get gumballs, though? You need a quarter to get a gumball. You need a gumball to get a quarter. The system is rigged. That's crazy. Alright, the humble volcanic vents. Finally buffed. Let's go. Not a weapon, by the way. It just shoots fire. We could level up again. No, let's take a chance at upgrading the double barrel. It's called a refund, liberal.
And when you carry my weapon, I fight alongside you.
This is what's known as the law of equivalent exchange. Liberal. Oh my god. This guy scares me so much. I think I'm actually gonna duck him and we're gonna go... This guy also... These two scare me. I usually go Master Alchemist. Because this guy tanks you and then bursts you down. This guy freezes you and you die. I'm gonna play it safe. We'll still get the level up, I think. Yeah. We still get the level up. I'm sorry, I'm just imagining a gumball machine that dispenses a quarter into another gumball machine, which dispenses a gumball. Just an infinite loop. Infinite power. You know, the corporate fat cats don't want you to know about this one simple trick. Mortar and pestle would be excellent here. I have never used the mortar and pestle. I don't even remember what it... Mortar... Let me look it up. Mortar and pestle. Mortar. 7-second cooldown. Lifesteal to adjacent weapon. Oh, it just gives that passively. That could be cool. I think it's a little slow for what we're doing. I think we've only got room for one slow item. Well, this is kind of slow. Okay. We're killing the wanted poster. We're killing this. I am just gonna eat some chocolate to try to avoid burst.
Still, my boy.
Upgrade an item. I think I'm just gonna go for a skill. Let's see what we got.
Don't come from me, your lessons will find you.
Can you see what your character is? Because the card is on a window. Use this for the passive and remove double barrel. That's a different world line at this point. Yeah. You can't see my character. Are you like my little avatar? Or are you talking about Vanessa down here? We have no large items. These all do literally nothing. Reroll. Double barrel extra damage. Or do we finally embrace the burn? I think this is actually way more damage. This would be 80 damage per. Okay, maybe not way more. I don't think it really matters which skill.
We Sphinxians thank you.
The projector has Vanessa on glass. Let's go. Oh, she's just gone. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Let's see if Cold will upgrade the double barrel. Oh, baby.
See you later.
See you later. Let's get out of here.
We're out to dethrone a king.
Place your
not to
bets.
squabble with nobodies. Go ahead.
Vanessa versus
underestimate
Vanessa.
me. It makes this more fun.
Oh, you're cooked, dude. I think.
Bring her about. I've got another salvo with me.
This is so bad, man. I don't think I believe in dive weights. Oh, I see the idea, because it hastes multiple times. I also don't believe in beach ball. I think this item is a scam. Genuinely getting incredibly lucky. I'm saying. I never claimed this was skill. Not in the matches themselves, but the matchups you're getting. Dodging stun loops. Yeah, if we hit somebody that is able to freeze this consistently, it's over. I think this is potentially last day. I just want to avoid burst. So we're just going to do that. And then we'll check for weapon upgrades.
Spar with you, but,
We play this game. Best insight is I don't believe in beach ball. Yeah. It's... Oh my god. It makes me crazy. I've tried to use it before, and it's like, haste 2 aquatic items for like 2 seconds or whatever. And it hits itself so often. And it's like, okay, dude. You're literally just spinning. Beach ball is actually an excellent item, but it doesn't carry well into late game. I don't think it is. I think it's very good at spinning in a circle and doing nothing. I don't know. Maybe it's good with like pufferfish and catfish synergy. You get a fire skill start, silver ball, and vents. Silver ball and vents. Is that really that good? Yeah, I know vents. Yeah, I got them. I'm familiar. It's good. Okay. Well, if I ever get, you know, that is a start. If that's ever a potential start for me, I'll try it out. Does it have to be silver beach ball? Like, is it worth picking up the bronze beach ball in your first merchant to try to upgrade it? I guess is my question. Does otherwise ball just decides to buff itself? I feel like ball will always buff itself before anything. I don't know. Bronze ball into upgrade event is good enough if you have a poison or fire skill. Okay, you need the skill. I hear that. Oh my god, man. Oh my god.
it's over already. We barely got our flags up.
Watch as I run into 3 pigs that are
Bide
immune
that
to this
time.
level of burst and we lose.
I did not seek this power for my
That's the final fate of this run, I think.
I seek it.
I have no tools. This skill, I always get this skill when I have no tools to use it on. Entirely plausible. Yeah. First 8 times you use an ammo item. Slow. That could be... Slow only 1 second, though. Oh, wait. This could be super buff. We have 2 ammo items. It's arguably the best skill in the game, but it's taunting. You're saying retooled is potentially the best skill in the game? I've never had an opportunity to use it. Retooled, you have it? I don't have a tool, though, is the issue. And I don't know. Does this give multicast to the compass? Because that would go crazy. Not useful here. Oh, okay. Sorry, I misunderstood. I don't know. Say it's taunting. Oh, it is taunting me specifically in this moment. That is true. I'm gonna try the ammo slow. And then we have 2 aquatic items.
If you find
Could
it
we
in
get
the
a buff?
sea, that means it's treasure.
There it is. Let's grab... We're about to go into battle. I'm gonna grab the gold crow's nest just in case.
Oh, hello. I mean, welcome to my business.
Oh my god.
This is a gift at any price.
Okay. If this doesn't work, we can pivot.
I'm almost sure that was a good trade.
Oh my god. Never mind. It's happening. It's over. Good game.
Anyway,
Good game.
thanks.
Bring me a pig. No pig? Whatever.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms. You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
A weak Vanessa? Yo! Hang on. Oh, this...
Next time,
Oh!
boys, less
My
blunder,
God.
more plunder.
Is it colored slime hatred still flagged by Twitch? Probably. Yeah, too slow. Should have been, what, probably like another 1.5 seconds? Might have lived. Probably not, though. 5,000? Nah, even if you got one off, I'd still win, I think. That's rough, buddy.
Read the tides and listen to the wind. They will guide your strikes.
Couldn't beat you due to the glass cannon skill. They doubled my Langshan? Oh my god. Rip. Okay. That was just the luckiest run. Boy, I hate white slimes. Me too, bud. Was it the... Is it Quivering Blob? I think it is. Alright. That was pretty good. Do another one? Let's do another one. That was crazy. I really did not expect to hit 10 win on that. GG. Okay, once again, we're going with the income start. The economy. Okay.
What brings a softy to rough town?
Grenade revolver.
Night round here, even with this on ya.
Do we go for the reroll? If I can get a cannon? Let's just go double barrel.
Whoever head out to the dunes, tell 'em
Can you come across your... own old decks in the next run. I think it's technically possible if, like, the servers were dead. Bones decks. Yeah, every player we played against was basically a Bones file, yeah. But the Bones get replaced with the last player that plays against it. So it would have to be like you would have to play out day one, concede, and then run back day one again before anybody else playing the game ran into your guy. So technically possible, practically impossible.
Was that even a battle? Maybe
Was that
skirmish.
even a battle? Lash out again? We'll take it. I don't think I've ever seen Racetrack on day one. I like going for Andy here because we can get a dang all kinds of items I could synergize.
You've just taken the first step toward good taste.
I don't like any of these. This is not great. I don't have anything that could really synergize with Pearl right now. Bolus.
I think that suits you beautifully.
Bolus will be better than Grenade. Most likely.
Any good fights
Come on, hit
lately?
me.
Oh, I do miss it. Hey, when you carry my weapon,
Does
I'll
this
fight
work?
alongside you.
I don't think this works. I have a duty to try projecting Thug Shaker on my house next. Oh, for sure. Have a good one, Mott Dog. Thanks for swinging by. Thanks for letting me live in your walls for a moment. It's better than Pistol. The Bolus? Bolas? Oh my god, man. It's better than the revolver, huh? What are we looking at here? 80, 160, 210. Yeah, I guess if we don't burst them down, we lose anyway, right? The revolver's not going to do the damage. Sure. Revolver damage versus the 8 times. Listen, the secret to the revolver is believing in the crit chance. Okay? You have poison for the leftover. Fair enough. Believe in the poison, commit to the burst. Alright, that's good advice.
You. But if you insist.
You can rush hope for the 3 loss. The 3 loss health poison? Or are you talking lose their first 3 days? Oh, dude, he's cooked. Yo! 3 from the poison? Yeah, hell yeah. Got him. Okay. Yeah, it's non-weapon items I want.
Your deathstruments.
Please. Alright. The beach ball. It heard me talking shit.
You're not ready to accept the.
Now this is how you win a war.
What do you got for me? Crit chance? I like crit chance here. But if I could get strength, that'd be better. I'm gonna reroll. Whatever. Left eye.
I spent half my life mastering that technique. So, like, 9 years.
I want to go for the income. Yeah. And then I don't think we can fight the Rogue Scrapper because of his healing. Honestly, I either do the Rogue Scrapper or the Coconut Crab. I do not even know what this guy is. Covetous Thief. Oh, he's the Concealed Dagger guy. Easy game. Yo, the revolver.
An outrage!
What was that? That was like 4 crits in a row, dude. That was crazy. Nice. Upgrade a bronze item.
Smart shoppers buy vintage. New is for suckers.
My heart says grenade, my head says bolas. So we're gonna go for it.
Come on, it's just dust.
Medium item? Heart was correct for the record. You think so? I don't know. I know it's plus 50 here, but like... the slow... the 2 shots versus the 1. You have it. Yeah, the early game is just a raw numbers game, yeah. For damage, for Vanessa anyway. Which is the only character I've played. I think I trade the mushroom. Oh, baby. I don't think I want to spend this on the bolas, though. We'll hold on to that. If you're playing weapon spam, you have to commit to the highest red numbers you can get. Yeah. I think we're cooked.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Oh, we're super cooked. Yeah, he's gonna heal off the poison. Yeah. Didn't even matter, the poison. My god. Okay, that's fine. We need more items. I need small items.
Reward the peace.
Can I get a
Punish
dang...
the warful.
I can't even remember what it's called. The horn. Crow's Nest might be good even if we don't run single weapon.
You are enough, friend. But I'm glad you bought this.
Fishing rod for 4. I don't think I'm gonna do it.
Rally, men! Blades to the wind!
And now we got more crit. This will be good. And
Take your time.
let's try to get a star chart. Life preserver. Now we're bursting. Shark claws would be good if these weren't ammo items. Oh, the submersible. Guess we need to go off 3 times. This item kind of sucks, doesn't it? Powder flask, yeah, thank you. I feel like this is not good. Although... it's actually quite good. I think we need to get away from all these ammo items. I feel like these two together might be decent. 3 seconds due to Crow's Nest. Yeah. I'm just thinking, like... because, like, what? First round would be 24 damage. Then it gets buffed. 34 damage. Plus the shield. I just feel like this is burst. But it's not enough damage to be, like, a burst build. So maybe we go for more sustained damage. Do you believe in the pivot? When it's necessary, yeah, but like I don't know. That's the thing, right? Is like the real skill of the game is knowing when to pivot. I feel like I have no concept of when to pivot unless something's like handed to me. You know what I mean? Or are you asking if I believe in this pivot? We could do... what would be the play? Get rid of these. We go Shark Claws Submersible. Bolus for the slow. In this one. I don't think I do. I feel like I would end up pivoting off the Shark Claws eventually. But I feel like without the Shark Claws, the Submersible isn't good enough. Maybe it is. Because this is quite a bit of burst. The revolver and the grenade need to go right now. Let's give it a shot. I've never used a submersible before.
And I'll trot it to your door.
Can I get the shark claws? Maybe we sell this. This could work. This could work. I can see this working. I don't know. Can I beat this? Yeah, I can beat that.
I've got a lot of work to do, but this'll be fun!
The crits, man.
Seeing spots here.
See, it's okay. It's not great. It's not at all great. Oh my god. This could go crazy, though. If I get, like, helmet, what is it? Helmet pearl. And we got the submersible. This synergizes with the submersible. Oh my god. A little bit, anyway. Can I get a
Don't have
code?
scales? I can
Oh,
forge
baby.
some for ya.
Are you kidding me? And there's a pearl. Pearl for 2. Okay, we're gonna get there.
My food is gonna make you unstoppable.
Do I have to have my shield items in the field to get the buff? I don't know. We'll find out. This is at 4. I should know this by now. Okay, cool. We're not committing to that yet, though. I don't have enough aquatic items for this to work out. Get rid of the grenade. And we go in. We go in.
Not to squabble with nobodies.
There's a lot going on here. Yeah. Goodbye. I don't think it's over though.
Tyrant's whole kingdom.
I don't think we upgrade the crow's nest. Because I don't think we're going to use it long term. Well, maybe we do. The Pearl's just an activator. We are going to upgrade it. Or... Yeah. Yeah. Because right now we're still relying on burst.
Haha. Now
Got
this
40%.
will inspire the crew.
This'll work. We'll do the crate. Get a medium item. The ramrod. That could be handy. You can get a shield item from the docks. I think right now we want money. Goggles. When I have this few items, this person scares me. This guy always scares me. So I think I'm gonna fight the dervish.
Inlanders. Plump and pampered as babies.
If I thought I could beat the retiree, I would have gone for it because he's got better stuff for what I'm trying to do.
You have the mettle to be a dervish.
But I think this is the right call. Cooldown reduction. What if I get a dang... If I can get a submarine?
I would spar with you, but this leg. Oof.
There's something I would have liked to spend the makeshift barricade on. But we spent it. Did they buff the electric eels? I feel like 6 seconds was not its original cooldown. I thought that was a 7-second item. Oh well. Submarine. Oh my god. I think the pivot begins. It's a little early.
Enjoy the thrill of battle. Well, you can.
I don't know. This might be really dumb. But we get a bunch of shield, and then we nuke them with the force field. That's the plan. Give me a small tool. Neat. Oh no. These shields are going to be useless. Actually, we can stack shield easier if he's going to be poisoning us. It's just a matter of if we can burst fast enough. Let's go.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on
All right,
Pelago.
moment of truth. I think this is actually the perfect way to test it. This sucks. This is a bad call. Oh no, dude.
Full sail, my boy!
This isn't our moment, but I'll be here when it is.
The force field is not a vehicle. First time you use a large item, poison 10. Slow 2 items 3 seconds. I like that. Submarine's fast as hell.
There are a lot of steps in this staircase, but it's beautiful up there.
And if we can hold stuff off for 3 seconds to let the force field get a big shot off. Hold on. This is gonna happen.
The Bazaar's a crazy place, right?
This might be too much.
Happy to make a sale. Sad to say goodbye.
The submarine was a bad call. If we're gonna try to make the force field work. I don't think the force field will work. We've still got the crow's nest we can fall back on. If I can get a compass or a star chart.
This counts for peace.
We can just do submarine.
Use that for the good of all.
Oh my god. Okay, this is what we're doing.
I can feel our energies resonating.
Goodbye. The classic Crow's Nest submarine. I think we got this. No crit. There we go. Now it's over. Okay, and now we want a dang
The smaller the
amulet.
the finer the meal. You're a smart one.
Or
for your
Clamora.
size.
Ride that tide!
Alright. Buff Cove. Oh my god. Let's go, dude.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
If I can get a compass, this is over. Or the sextant, whatever. Jesus. Nice. Give me a tool. Not the what I want. Hamlet. Take a chance. Burn items.
There's a little fire in everyone. I can make it hotter. It's
thank you.
wise not to rush the flames.
The Infernal. I don't think I can fight the Infernal. No. Yeah, gold sextant or gold star chart is the real play.
Make deals, not war.
Nothing.
I suppose you'll go buy a weapon instead.
Middle.
Sale,
Let's
no
go.
sale. I want what's right for you.
Really.
See that mountain? That's Paul.
Now this is how you win a war!
We upgrade the crow's nest. Of course. %100 crit. Day 6. Not bad.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Are you sure? Have you noticed I'm huge?
I think we got him. That's a lot of poison, though. Uh-oh. Can we hold on? I don't think so. Nope. Nope,
No
nope, nope.
hard feelings, right?
That's not gonna work. Docks, tool. What the hell? Curio.
Just close your eyes and grab something. Hooey! Now that's a bargain. Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home.
Cooldown reduction.
While you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Shield, damage, health, cooldown. And
Trash is tragedy.
one
Reuse
regen.
everything.
I'm just gonna go with the Viper Tyrant. I'll be right back.
Waste of gunpowder.
Okay. Take that. Come on.
With no weapons, leave with.
Oh
big
my god,
bucks.
the
I'm
amulet
so
could work
glad we could share this experience today.
for a bit. Alright. Yo, Banana Redemption! Welcome back. How you doing? Just, playing a little Bazaar. That's, kinda trying to reclaim victory from the jaws of defeat here. Trying to make my submarine faster, you know what I mean? Finally a game from this century. Hey now.
Pathetic. As spineless as a jellyfish.
Not a fan of the net hack, huh?
Blades to the wind.
If not today,
Oh no.
if not this life, the next.
I respect it.
Always
It can be hard to watch if you don't know what's going on.
all power has wisdom.
I think this is probably still fine.
You should know.
Damage.
I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
If you knew my true purpose, you would stand aside.
Yeah, no, I do need to get back to the Street Fighter streams. I just been so dang tired lately. But my week's got a little more normalized. I'm definitely gonna want to hop back on it soon.
You are merely a step on the ladder I must climb.
Ay, 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 that's pretty bad. See what enchantment we can get.
And be stronger for it.
Slow on the submarine, maybe? Is voice acting so authentic? Yeah. Listen. Never know what's gonna happen in the bazaar. Alright? I don't know. I've already got slow off using large items. I'm just gonna reroll.
Space is my canvas, and time is my paint.
Poison.
Ships may sink.
Is this a single player game only? It's basically a single player PvE game with some asynchronous PvP built in. So what I just played against was the ghost of a player who went through the same process of building a board that I went through. If that makes sense.
Size dilutes the brain. Mine
Rip.
is highly
Rip that player. Well, he beat me, actually. But, because I fought him, yeah, his ghost is now dead forever. And my ghost took its place until the next player fights it. Victory from beyond the grave. True! That's what it's all about. It's all about ruining one guy's run.
You wanna buy that? I mean, excellent choice.
It's all about ruining someone in the future's fun, you know what I mean? This is the game we play. Well, I can buff the poison on this for now, but I'm probably going to try to re-roll that. Sell back the gold. I could get more poison, but I don't think I want to. I want health. I think I can beat the dragon, though. Guess it's better than dealing drugs. You can deal drugs in the bazaar. Don't you worry. They got all kinds of potions. Whatever potion
See that plank?
you can think of.
Walk it.
The dragon heart.
Let's take the tyrant's whole kingdom.
I don't think I can do much with. Nice. Cooldown reduction. Haste, slow, and cooldown items. That's what I'm looking for. Oh my god. That's the play. That's what we're looking for. The Sextant. Though we might actually be stronger. Like this for now. But once I can upgrade this, we'll be cooking. Will you give me an upgrade?
Deals, not war.
Oh my god!
Guided me to what you needed.
And the shipwreck. Hold up. This might do it.
I can feel our energy.
Double shot with haste. 93% crit chance. We just have to believe that 7% won't mess us up. Been playing racing games on your new wheel, which has quite a lot of force feedback, and ended up giving me tennis elbow. So I'm waiting for my elbow to get better. Oh my god, yeah, be careful with that. Yo, that sounds fun though. Here, let me get this battle going, and then can I recommend a stretching routine to you? I had carpal tunnel really bad for about a year. I could not play games. And I rested it, I iced it, I heated it, I did everything I could think of. Yeah, it was pretty bad. But anyway, Dr. Matt Hu he's like his physical therapist that like got really invested in like the fighting game community for a while, which is how I heard about him. And I did his stretch routine for like a week, and I was like back to like 90%. Just doing this dang stretch routine a few times a day. There you go. Yeah, do that. Do that for a while before you get back on it. Like, give it a couple days at least. Anyway, did we win? We did. Let's go, dude. Oh my god. Okay, we no longer need the crow's nest. Nor the silencer, nor the amulet. I think this is just the whole build right here. I'll hold on to these. I'll hold on. I think we might be good. Sell small and medium items. We could upgrade these.
Everyone here is huge. It's terrifying.
Let's see what we got.
Did you know sail and fail rhyme? Sail, fail, fail, sail.
Welcome
Middle.
in, hon. What can I get
Pull
you?
through. Damn.
Hey, that's okay. It's
Full sail, my boy.
Are we leaning into the poison? Oh my god. I guess we are. Two? Okay, dude. That's fast. My god. Non-weapon items.
Counts for peace.
Let's hook it up. Oh my god. I just need to buff my things.
Good, I guess.
Do we take a chance? We might be able to get an upgrade event. Oh my god. Finished Cyberpunk 2077 in the meantime. I have not played that. I heard it was really bad, and then it got really good.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
It's a good time, I'm assuming? I'm trying to think what's the last, like... narrative single-player game I played was... You know what? I think it was Pillars of Eternity. Now that I'm thinking about it. But I didn't even beat it. Because I was like playing like a permadeath game.
Ride that tide!
Its launch was utter crap. They fixed it over the years. It's solid now. Not exactly your kind of game. Ah.
I told you. I'm done with Pelago. The Bazaar's the only sea I see.
Cutscenes bug me. I hear that. I should have taken one of those first skills.
Move along.
Also missions with hand-holding. Honestly, those two things, yeah, are like the biggest things. They're kind of the biggest reasons I don't play a lot of single-player games. Outside of like really noodly like roguelikes and stuff like that.
Send me your huge items. Price? Don't care.
Okay, that's why I play so much NetHack on here. Oh my god, the upgraded swashbuckle.
Blah, blah, blah. Bye.
Let's go.
I'll take it, I guess.
I'm trying to think.
I came here
Is
to
it
trade.
Ghosts of Tsushima or whatever? Or you like a samurai? Like running around? The tutorial to that game drove me insane. Couldn't get into roguelikes. Tried Risk of Rain 2 for a while. What other kinds of games are you playing? You mentioned racing games. You play Street Fighter, if I remember correctly. Am I totally off base on that? Let's get some loot. Oh, nice. We can upgrade the submarine. Let's go skill shopping.
This world is full of noise. You must find the quiet within.
+2 poison. That might be worth, but I kind of want to re-roll. Racing games, some Street Fighter, some action RPGs. Witcher 3. I never played the Witcher games. Oh my, this is gonna go crazy.
I sense much
I've played Dark Souls multiple times, which is kind of crazy. I'm not really much of a single-player game replayer.
Nothing
So I mean, I do
tiny,
get
nothing
it.
Huge. All about
Is Street Fighter the only fighting game you've played? Or are you playing other stuff too?
Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy that.
Played a bit of Tekken, but I don't like it. I am the same way with Tekken. Yeah, I don't know. I don't play many racing games. But the ones that I have gone in on, I did really like. Did you ever play Mario Kart DS? They botched Tekken 8 just recently anyway. People are fleeing into Street Fighter. You know, I heard about the Exodus, but I have no idea what it's about. Would you mind educating me? See, people were big mad. That's all I know. All right, this might be the end of the run.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
The goal here is to explode. Oh god. It's over. If this guy goes off... the poison! Oh my god. Not very good at Tekken, but from what I understand, they made the game much more guess-heavy. They messed with the game design a lot, even changed some moves that have been here for years. Yeah, Tekken's always been, like, a super legacy property. That's kind of crazy to hear they retooled everything. I'll have to look more into it. Huh. I don't know, I just couldn't get into Tekken because the Tekken and Mortal Kombat, the way that highs and lows work in those games just does not compute in my brain. And also moving in each of them just feels wrong to me.
Decide your detriments.
Mortal Kombat is an abomination anyway. Listen, you said it, okay? I didn't say anything. Alright.
I feel like
Oh no.
You must not know.
Yeah, I don't know. A coworker like brought me out to a dang
I have many enemies. Now,
dude, Alacrity with the double cast is insane on the submarine, my god. Took me out to a Tekken local and I managed to get a single round off.
I would promise to be
It's just not
but I have
my jam, I don't know. Oh my god, we could go even faster.
You learn skills quickly, but it takes patience to master them.
Some people like Guilty Gear, King of Fighters, and other smaller Japanese games. I did play Guilty Gear Strive heavily. Pretty much right up until Street Fighter 6 came out. And I've been playing Under Night since ST. And prior to that, I was playing Dragon Ball FighterZ, which I did not really like. But it was the popular tag fighter at the time. And it was the first fighting game that... the first, like, big fighting game that came out after my carpal tunnel issues. And so I kind of jumped back into the fighting games with that. Forgot about Under Night, what a name. Listen. What's so difficult about Under Night, In Birth 2, Sis Celeste? Okay. Or what was the Under Night, In Birth executable latest was the version I started on. Crazy name, but a very good game. I don't know, I really like it. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was what really got me into fighting games. I bring it up all the time on stream. I just don't have a way to... I know it's like back alive with Parsec, but my system cannot handle it. Do you even know about that? Yeah, executable late CLR was the version before Under Night 2. Which, Enkidu was top tier for like 2 weeks. And then they hot fixed it. And they nerfed him back to bottom 5. Which was fine. He didn't need all that. But it's a cool game. There's all kinds of play styles within it. And, you know, you can make it as simple or as complex as you want. they have what they call the rebeat system. So you can chain your normals into like any of your other normals. So you can go like stand heavy, crouch light, crouch heavy, stand medium, special cancel type of thing. And they cancel into each other. Most of the normals. And then they've also got the grid system, which is the game's way of determining who is controlling the neutral game. And you get buffs if you win the cycle every 10 seconds. It's crazy. Are these both aquatic items? Let's go for it.
If you find it in the sea, that means it's treasure.
Whack.
You don't want the whirly thing? Or the clanger?
Can we continue to win?
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
I seek the ultimate secret.
Anyway, all that to say,
Get me any closer.
I've tried many fighting games. I know what I like and what I don't like. And I don't like Tekken or NetherRealm Studios games. I'm also a gigantic Skullgirls stan.
Every failed experiment lights the path to success.
But anyway, yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised to hear you don't like roguelikes, because like there's a lot of overlap between the fighting game community and like liking roguelikes, but each their own and all that, no shame. I guess we just stack crit?
I've taught you all I can. Until tomorrow, that is.
We can get another submarine from Kev. Oh my god.
People say my armor's the best.
Shielded sniper rifle. You know, I've never looked at this merchant. Oh, the gumball machine. Are you kidding me? That's a toy? I had no idea. Okay, we're getting gumballs. Dude, Alacrity's so broken.
Pathetic. As spineless as a jellyfish.
I don't have any medium items with cooldowns. That's crazy. Gumballs, dude. Nice, nice, nice. There's no yellows, please. One yellow's fine. Well, I think we go for the boost.
You should know.
All right,
I'm
the
a
run
bit
might
of
be
a
over.
legend on Pelago.
Oh my god. Let's go explode. Oh my god, it couldn't even go off. That's insane behavior, dude. Can I upgrade my submarine, please?
But I can help you finish a fight. I respect new food, but bare hands are not enough.
New submarine.
Society of Master Merchants welcomes you.
Oh my god.
I didn't want to sell that anyway.
Ride that tide!
I need skills,
I,
man.
too, was once young and impatient. I understand.
More poison. I guess we'll take an exorable.
Such talent once before, and it bloomed into a Dira.
Oh, I'm not spinning my gumballs. Whoops. $729
Was that
poison.
even a battle? Maybe a skirmish.
Crit, crit, crit. Enchant an item with crit effects. I think we can enchant the swashbuckle. Did you watch Capcom Cup or Red Bull Kumite? I did not. I've been really bad about following the competitive scene, if I'm being honest. Which is crazy. Because, like, you know, pre-pandemic, I was constantly following all that stuff. And then, like, it fell off for a couple years really hard. It was hard to follow anything. And I just never got back into staying on top of that stuff.
Since you have come to me.
Was it pretty good? Do I want this? Capcom Cup was very good. Did you watch the replay on YouTube? I definitely will. Christ, this seems like such a waste of gold, but I'm going for it.
My skills are not weapons. Abilities can prove a guard.
I wonder if I can get charge skill.
Go on then. I've got a bottle waiting for me. Last our weights was just a girl. You've come a long way, Lady Corsina.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It
Yeah, I
makes
don't know.
this
I don't know
more
when.
fun.
I'll watch those. Probably sometime soon. I can't believe I forgot to go check that out. Dude, I'm done. Are you kidding? It's over. Unless it's over. My 3.7 second item couldn't go off once. That was crazy.
Each bounty gets us closer to victory.
Ay, ay, ay. F. Big Fs. I don't even know if there was anything we could do to get around that. That's the issue with the single weapon builds. Freeze shuts you down so hard. I'd avoided it all night, though. Rank up. That's pretty crazy. Wah. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it for me. I had a very long day today. I'm up way too late now. Yeah, good games, good games. Ugh. But thanks for reminding me about the Capcom Cup and the Red Bull Kumite. I will have to watch those both very soon. And then we can talk about it. Thanks for the exercise video. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that helped me a lot. Like I saw 2 separate doctors about my wrist, and they were just like, you just gotta rest it. You just have to rest it and ice it, because it's like a thing with the way that the muscles swell or whatever. And dude, I did it for a year. I didn't play anything that required my hand to react in real time. It drove me crazy. But that literally got me back to good. And now, like, you know, it's not like I never had the injury or whatever. But I have to be going pretty hard for it to flare up anymore. So it's like, most of the time I don't even have to think about my hand anymore. So it was a big deal. And legit was looking for stuff forever. And then that came along on my Twitter feed. And I was like, hey, whatever. What have I got to lose? And the results were insane so quickly. Take care of your body, yeah. So, yeah. You'll have to let me know if that helped you. But it sounds like you were dealing with a similar kind of pain that I was, so. For sure. Okay, well. It's almost gone now. Okay, we'll do the exercise regardless. Don't let it happen again. You hear me? It's crazy. Yeah, you never know. Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing is, like, once it's happened to you. Okay. The crazy thing about the human body, because, like, that's not even the first kind of injury. I threw out my lower back, like, a little over a decade ago now. And what I learned from my physical therapist when that happened was that when you injure your muscle like that, your body responds to it by weakening it, thereby making it more prone to injury. With the idea being, if it's weakened and it gets worn out faster, you won't use it more. So you have to actively re-strengthen those muscles more than you would regular, maintenance on your body. Yeah, it's crazy stuff. So, realistically, the way to avoid injury, especially from, like, repetitive motion, is, like, you have to use it, but, like, make sure you're strengthening it in a way that isn't going to injure it further. Developed lower back pain 2 years ago. It's okay now. Was that just from... Was it from over or underuse? Went through weird phases. Yeah, I don't know. There's like a... Lifting something heavy. That's what happened to me. Yeah. Yeah, carrying 160-pound bus tubs. Gigantic bus tubs full of ceramic dishes, man. At like... What was that? It was like the 4th job I ever had. That shit was ridiculous. It was bad enough I went on workers' comp. Yeah. Okay during the day, but at night, during your sleep, something would happen. It would not heal. Change beds. A bed, the right bed is huge. I have a full-size mattress that I like almost exclusively sleep on, because any other mattress that I sleep on, I wake up, my back's all jacked up. So definitely your bed can be a factor. Eventually some stretching exercises helped a bit. Yeah, stretching, and if you have a way of training the weight without like a lot of load on it, it's a good way to do it. I was able to sleep in the bed again for some reason. Yeah, the exercise, the main exercise for the lower back that I was shown was like, you like lay on your belly on your bed, and so like your hip is like resting on the edge of the bed, and so your feet are down on the floor, and you keep them straight out, so you're like on your toes, but all your weight is on your upper body with your arms in front of you, and you just like lift one foot and you straighten it out, and you put it back down. You lift the other foot, straighten it out, and put it back down. And that just kind of works the lower back muscles without any strain on them. Did a similar move? Yeah. It's crazy stuff. It's crazy stuff. There's, I don't know, muscles. Injured muscles and their behavior. It's so counterintuitive. It's so counterintuitive. Like, yeah, it's a whole science. You need someone who, like, really knows their stuff to explain it. So it's like, the general practitioner... I didn't see a physical therapist about my wrist because I couldn't get, like, a referral, or there was an insurance issue or something. And they were just like, oh, yeah, just rest it. Just rest it. Just rest it. Do not just rest it. You have to work the muscle. If it's, like, a muscle injury. For the most part. I mean, if it's, like, a proper tear or whatever... This is not medical advice. But, like, you know, the muscles have to have... They need to be warmed up. They need to be stretched. They need to be worked. It's almost completely gone. No idea why you can sleep on the bed now. Yeah, I don't know. I also got, like a big old wedge-shaped pillow so I can prop my legs up. Too much rest can cause atrophy. Yes. Yeah. That same physical therapist told me about this, like, experiment that Walmart did, where they provided a bunch of their employees, like, lifting belts, like back braces, and it was, like, all super chill for, like, 3 weeks. And then suddenly there was a huge spike in injuries. And it's because people were keeping the belts on and it was doing all the support for their back. And the back wasn't getting worked. And they all started injuring their back. Big Fs. Gigantic Fs. So anyway. Interesting stuff, you know. It's just, you know, it's just, you gotta know. You have to have good sources for your information, you know. Pillows between your knees at night. They gave some comfort, but was not getting better. Stopped using them. Now I'm good. That's good. That's good. I had to learn to be a back sleeper for like a couple years. Which is crazy. I am not a back sleeper. I'm like on my like side belly with like your legs in the shape of a 4, you know? That's how I like to be. But I couldn't. It was straining my back. But I'm good now. I can sleep like that most of the time. Apparently sleeping on the side is better. But in both cases, knees require some support. Yeah. Wild. Anyway, speaking of sleeping, I need to go do that. I'm glad your arm is feeling better. I hope it gets better. Completely. And yeah. Overcoming the back injuries. We're out here. It's never over till it's over, etc. Anyway. Yeah. You have a good night. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Be seeing you.